welcome to Trew Review. I am Aaron, your host. As you can see, it's just me. There's no pressures today, and I'll tell you why. It's because she's a pussy. Yep, I said it. She is a shook pussy. Basically, she doesn't like watching horror movies, so when it comes to horror reviews, she leaves it to me to watch and get scared and then give the review to you guys. So from here on out, any horror movie reviews that we do, it will just be me, yours truly. So today I want to talk about The Other Side of the Door. I think it's like the second horror movie of the year. There hasn't been many, but they are definitely coming thick and fast. I went to watch The Other Side of the Door, starring Sarah Wayne Callies. There isn't many other people in the movie. For those who don't know, Sarah is the lovely lady who was in The Walking Dead for like the first 4 seasons. The Other Side of the Door follows Maria, played by Sarah, who with her husband experienced really tragic loss. Maria is told by her housekeeper that there's a special ritual that she can use to talk to her son spiritually. She has to go to this temple in this very creepy, strange forest, light some candles, say some kumbayas. Then hopefully her son from the other side of the world or the other realm will come back and they can communicate through this special door. In this, she cannot open the door, otherwise it will open the path to other demonic entities or spirits coming through to the living world. And that is the gist of the movie. You can imagine, of course she opens the door. Who wouldn't open the door? I mean, you've been told don't open the door. Being a horror fan like I am, I was really excited to watch this movie. I haven't watched a horror movie in a long time, and the trailers look really good. And then I started watching it, and then I wasn't excited anymore. I really wasn't excited anymore. In terms of horror, the horror was there, but it wasn't there enough. I felt like when I was watching the movie, I would be a lot more frightened, a lot more scared, and I just wasn't. There was just something missing from the movie. I'm not sure if it was Sarah who played Maria in the movie, or if it was just the complete idea on the movie that just didn't really frighten me, but something was missing, and I just felt like I was watching like a horror movie really trying to frighten. And it just didn't. I think we can all agree one of the main things that make horror movies scary is the music, and that's one of the parts that really let this movie down. Their score just wasn't scary enough. The next thing I want to talk about is the actual horror in the movie. Let's take The Grudge, for example. The horror entity in that movie is the creepy girl with the hair covering her face. We can talk about The Ring, the same thing. The creepy girl that crawls out of the TV with the hair. They always got hair covering the face. Even down to Alfred Hitchcock's Bird. The birds are the horror entity, which is what's going to scare you in the movie. And I just felt like the actual horror entity in this movie was not scary. It is completely down to the graphics. When I was watching this movie, the graphics was really poor. It took away from the idea that this could be real. It just kept reminding me that I'm watching a movie. I found it very hard to get engrossed in the horror just because the graphics were quite crappy. Another thing that really frustrated me about the movie was the horror scenes themselves. I felt I had seen before in other horror movies. They took a lot of very iconic horror scenes from other movies and just tried to stuff them in this one, which is a little bit of a rip-off. But saying that, it wasn't all doom and gloom. There were definitely scenes that were scary. Was I scared to the point where I could have wet myself? No. However, I was scared a little bit. So if you are into horror movies, or if you do just want to go and get scared, watch this movie because it is scary. It is a scary movie. I'm gonna give this movie a C- average. There was nothing really special. The acting wasn't extraordinary. It wasn't crappy. The horror wasn't grudge scary. I wouldn't run out to the cinema to watch this. Guys, this has been Trew Review. Comment, let us know what you thought about the movie. What's your scariest horror movie that you've seen? Share, like, subscribe, all that love, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.